Jai Swaran, everyone. Today we'd like to sing the Mangalacharan in unison since we're going to be speaking about Swami Shri. Shobho sadhu gune sada saralane jakte anasakta cho Shastri ji guru yogi ji ubhayani krupatanu patra cho Dhari dharma dhura samudra sarakha Gambhir jnane cho Narayana swarupa dasa gunine Snehe javandu aho Shri Swaminaran Bhagavan ni jai Akshara Purushottam Maharaj ni jai Gunatitanand Swami Maharaj ni jai Bhagatji Maharaj ni jai Shastriji Maharaj ni jai Yogiji Maharaj ni jai Pramukh Swami Maharaj ni jai Mahant Swami Maharaj ni jai Pramukh Swami Maharaj Shatabdi Mahotsav ni jai Akshardham Mahotsav ni jai. Pramukh Swami Maharaj, our beloved Guru, was not only the greatest Guru, but he was also the ideal Shishya. We learn many things from his life, and although we're supposed to be offering Guru Bhakti to Pramukh Swami Maharaj, we also learn how to be the ideal devotee from his life as well. That's the greatness of our Guru Parampara. They become like us to teach us how to tread forward in our life and in satsang. In one kirtan it's written, Dharma Gnana Bhakti Ne Vairagya Je Vishe Eva Santa Sevataja Mokshato Thashe. To get to our goal of moksha, we have to first find the ideal guru who has these virtues of dharma, gnan, vairagya, bhakti in their life. So we don't have to do that finding. We have that guru already. He's found us. In the next line it's written, Sad Guru, Sad itle sacha. We have the true guru. Sad Guru Jarura Ora Khaya Lakshane Brahmanishta Sevataja Karyato Bane Viveki Prani Kar Vichara Mukti Pamava. For our goal of mukti, moksha, to attain Akshardham, we need a guru who is Brahmanisht. Brahma Swarup is who Pramukh Swami Maharaj, Mahant Swami Maharaj is. And they also have that absolute complete nishta, conviction, in Shriji Maharaj, in Swami, in their gurus, and complete confidence in themselves as well. So we're very fortunate. They teach us how to think, how to act on the spiritual path of satsang. We're faced with many forces that influence in our day-to-day life. We're pushed forward by our vasana in the wrong direction sometimes, and sometimes we're pulled in the wrong direction by what we call the vishays. So these negative forces which influence us very easily in our day-to-day life is and can be combated by this word that we use in satsang called vichar, this thought process. Maharaj alludes to this, how to think, this vichar, often throughout the Vacharmrit. In Pratham 56, Maharaj shows that through vichars, correct thinking, you can overcome ego. With the correct thought process, you can overcome your anger in Madhya 27. So we need to think the right way, and we learn how to think from the Satpurush himself. So in Pramukh Swami Maharaj's life, we see that he had mastered this Prapti no Vichar, constantly thinking of his Guru. So we have the Prapti. How do we cash in this Prapti? It's like having $1 million check in your hand. You can't enjoy just that piece of paper, but you enjoy the fruits of that paper once you cash it in for money. So we have the Prapti already, but we need to cash it in to enjoy the fruits of this Prapti. So we will examine this and how to enjoy this Prapti 3 ways: through Smruti, Anuvrutti, and Pratiti. which we will learn from Swami Shri's life himself. Swami Shri, throughout his life, he has repeatedly recalled divine moments that his gurus have graced upon him. In 2004, Swami Shri was here in America, in Orlando. There was a North American convention taking place in which all the delegates were given this small booklet that looked like a small mini passport. The theme of the Shibir was Vichran, the Vichran that Nilkant Varni has done throughout India and our Guru Parampara have done tirelessly to spread satsang and to grant salvation to all. So just like any passport, all the delegates were required to fill out their generic information, their birthday, name, place of residence, and one such passport was given to Swami Shri to fill out as well. Swami Shri, he took the passport and started filling out his details. When it got time to fill in the place of residence, Swami Shri wrote Sarangpur. Now, the people who organized the Shibir, the intention was that he fill out and write Akshardham to show that he is the form of Akshardham and he's constantly in Akshardham and that's where he's going to take us. But Swami Shri wrote Sarangpur. Why? Mahant Swami Maharaj, shortly after becoming the Guru, his first visit to Junagadh in October in 2016, he was playing a small Ruchi quiz in which the Santos were trying to get to know Mahant Swami Maharaj a little better. They asked Mahant Swami Maharaj, what is your favorite mandir? And Mahant Swami Maharaj, to everyone's surprise, said Gondal. Now all the Santos had guessed Bochasan since he had lived there for many years and that was the first mandir that Shastri Maharaj built for our Sampradaya. When they asked Mahant Swami Maharaj, why did you choose Gondal? Mahant Swami Maharaj said that I have many Smrutis with Yogi Ji Maharaj at Gondal and that's why I like Gondal. So in the same way, Swami Bappa, why did he pick Saranpur? Because he has so many Smrutis of Shastriji Maharaj in Sarangpur. So we learn this from our Guru, that they remind themselves of anything that reminds them of their Guru. They like anything that links them to their Guru. We've experienced firsthand that Swami Shri's face lights up when we sing the lines, Aje Yagna Purush Ne Dwar, or he gets so emotional and it's as if he's taken in a time machine back to Shastriji Maharaj's time when we sing the lines or the performance is performed of Game Game Gume Santo. So whenever we read Bappa's Jivan Charitra, we also notice that when Swami Shri goes to Bhadra, he says, Ke hu Shastriji Maharaj sathe aya avelo. When he's in another village, he says, Shastriji Maharaje aya mane ashikwadelu. Shastriji Maharaj is constantly in his memories, and Swami Shri repeatedly recalls the Smrutis of his Guru, which we can learn it as well. Swami Shri also aligns his attitudes according to his Guru's wish as well. Ave Satpurush to Anadi Siddhe, and they know what they're supposed to do, but they're showing us the path of what we need to do as well. So when Shastri Maharaj wrote a small letter to young Shantilal, who was only 17 at the time, Ravji Kaka of Bhaili comes with that small letter to Shantibai and he hands it over to Swami Bappa. Swami Bappa takes that piece of paper, reads it. In that, Shastri Maharaj has written that it's time for you to come and become a sadhu, take diksha. So at that moment, to understand, to put things into perspective, Swami Bappa had already planned with his friends to go to the city and purchase cricket equipment for this new game they had learned in the village of Chansad. So it's very difficult sometimes to drop all your plans and move on and adjust and align with the likings, the marji of the Guru sometimes. But Swami Bappa shows us. He very politely, humbly told his friends that Shastri Maharaj ni chitti avi che, I need to go, and you guys will have to go purchase the equipment on your own. So Shantilal goes with Ravji Bhai. He takes Diksha in late November 1939. A few months later, Shastri Maharaj is there in Saranpur, and Swami Bappa is there working in the doing seva in the construction of the mandir. And a Hari Bhakta from Lathidar by the name of Har Govind Bhai comes with his friend Shankar Prasad Trivedi. Now Shankar Prasad Trivedi had a camera with him and he wanted to take a picture of Shastri Maharaj. Now, in the book that we have in the bookstall, Yagna Purush Upanishad, you may have it at home as well. In that, this picture is there. Shankar Prasad Trivedi takes the picture of Shastri Maharaj seated next to Hargovind Bhai. And Shankar Prasad Trivedi then says to Shastri Maharaj, can I take one more picture of you because I have one plate left and I want to take a picture of just you alone. Shastri Maharaj says, hold on, call Shanti Bhagat. And someone goes to call for Swami Bappa. He comes, ke Shastri Maharaj bolave che, and he comes running, ties his pag, and he sits next to Shastri Maharaj, where Hargovind Bhai was seated. And he sits in the same way that Shastri Maharaj is seated, with his two hands on his knees. And Shastri Maharaj says lovingly to Swami Bappa that Guru ni agar avirite Mahatma ni jemna besai, hat jodva. Decades later, Swami Bappa is asked about the picture, and he says ke Shastri Maharaj mane baddu sikhwadyu, and emne pan mane hat jodta pan sikhwadela. So everything Swami Bappa credits to his guru. Everything he knows, everything he's learned from his guru. So if you examine these two pictures side by side, one after another next to each other, you notice the stark difference in nothing except Shastri Maharaj's mood on his face. If you notice his Gatriyu in the two pictures, it's almost exactly the same. So Shastri Maharaj hasn't moved much, and the two pictures are very right after each other, only minutes apart. And the only difference is Shastri Maharaj's mood when he sees Swami Bappa, Shanti Bhagat seated next to him. So we see Shastri Maharaj's Rajipo that Swami Bappa earned by aligning his attitudes to his Guru's marji. In July 1947, Swami Bappa was only 25 at the time. He accompanies Shastri Maharaj on Vicharan to Karachi. At that time, it was still a part of India. And during Vicharan, Shastri Maharaj is in his 80s. He was struggling with arthritis in his knees. And so he was taking support when walking. So he grabs Swami Bappa's wrists while walking. And in doing so, Shastri Maharaj makes a comment to Swami Bappa. Ever so lovingly, he says, कि आउ सुख लकड़ी शरीर ना चाले, शरीर तो फूलेला चोरा फरी जेवू होवू जोईए, तो गादीए शोभे, गोर मटोर होवू जोईए. So Shastri Maharaj already has plans in his mind to assign Swami Bappa a more higher, more deeper, more serious seva, more responsibility. And we see that Shastri Maharaj, a few months later, assigns Swami Bappa as the Kothari of the Saharanpur Mandir. Now, a few months later, the following year, Swami Bappa undertakes the grand construction of the massive, beautiful, ornate gate that we see in Saharanpur, that we pass through to enter into the complex. Shastri Maharaj, upon seeing the construction of this gate take place, and Swami Bappa's seva, Shastri Maharaj says that anyone who has darshan of this gate will attain Akshardham. Now, in front of that gate is a small river, which is usually dried up, called the Falgu River. It's only filled with water during the monsoon season. Swami Bappa approaches Shastri Maharaj with the plan of building a small bridge over it. In India, in Gujarati, we call it a pul. So he takes this proposal to Shastri Maharaj. Shastri Maharaj is there in Saharanpur, and Shastri Maharaj says, looks at the idea and says, 24 foot no karvo, make it 24 feet wide. And then Shastri Maharaj goes to Atladra because mandir construction is taking place there as well. So then Swami Bappa sits with the engineer Arjun Bhai, and they go through the accounts, how much income comes into the mandir. They consider the donations that are taking place. It's a small village, tiny village, remote village of Saharanpur, only 2,000 people at the time. And they're not collecting that much donation coming in. So to use less material and make it more efficient, they come up with the plan, the idea of making it 16 feet wide. So Swami Bappa takes this proposal to Shastri Maharaj in Atladra, and he presents this proposal and all his logic, all his thinking behind it. And Shastri Maharaj says, okay, don't worry about it right now. Let's discuss this afterwards. And Shastri Maharaj says to Swami Bappa, let's sing from the Bhakta Chintamani. And he points out chapter number 86. So Swami Bappa begins to sing. Shashi Suraj Shesha Sindhu Sarve rahe amara vachan ma, vari vasudha vahani, vari dare marut man ma. Bhava Brahma bhule nahi dare, vachan thi digpala. Sura sura Indra amba, kampe vachan thi kala. Teha sarve em jane, je vada thaya vachan thi. Eva vachan ajna, tame janya ke che janya nathi. Eva vachan jo jano amara, to paro sahu sujana. Evuna manaya antare, to kem manyu che kalyana. So Shastri Maharaj then halts Swami Bapa from singing, and he says to him that, Amashu avyu, what did you just sing? And Swami Bapa instinctively, intuitively, instantly replies by saying, the bridge, we need to make it 24 feet wide. Swami Bapa understood what Shastri Maharaj wanted and what his wishes were for him. So he very easily aligned his attitudes and his plans according to Shastriji Maharaj's Anuvrutti. So we see Swami Bapa did Smruti and Anuvrutti according to Shastriji Maharaj's wishes, and he also had the ideal Pratiti that we need to develop as well. In 2002, Swami Bapa was in Saharanpur, and he was giving his morning blessings, and he started joking around with one of the Hari Bhaktas, and he said that he wants to win this presidential award. And then Swami Bapa said, Ke Rashtrapati award emne leo che. And then speaking to all of us, he said that eu na male ત્યાં સુધી ચિંતા અને અશાંતિ રહે. અને એમ રહે મનમાં કે એ મળે તો જ મારી કિંમત છે. હવે એનાથી શું કિંમત વધે? Swami Bapa says. And then Swami Bapa said કે ભગવાન અને સંત મળ્યા એથી કિંમત છે. That is our value, that we've attained the Satpurush, that we have the Prapti of the Satpurush, Prapti of Shriji Maharaj through the Satpurush. And then Swami Bapa said, કે આ લોકો, speaking to the Santos, કે આ લોકો મને પેલું આપવાનું કહે છે. And then the Santos yelled out from the audience, કે Nobel Prize. And then Swami Bapa joked around and said, કે એ લોકો મને Nobel શું આપવાના? મને Nobel Prize મળી ગયા છે. Shastriji Maharaj Yogi Bapa બે મળ્યા છે. And his showing, and he revealed at that moment his Prapti no kef, the Pratiti that he has, the joy that he has of having his Guru Shastri Maharaj and Yogi Bapa. And then Swami Bapa said, ke Shastriji Maharaj, Yogi Ji Maharaj malya, Ashirvad malya, Seva mali, Bhagwan malya, Santo Bhakto malya, eti moto shu labh che a dunyama. As if he was revealing his heart's desire that he doesn't desire anything besides Shastri Maharaj and Yogi Ji Maharaj and what he's attained already. When Swami Bapa was in Ahmedabad in 2013, Swami Bapa, when he would come for darshan upstairs in the mandir, he would be presented with small skits by the Santos in the mandir Gummat as well as in the Pradakshina sometimes. So one day when he gets into the Pradakshina, in between Shastri Maharaj and Yogi Bapa, Hari Prakash Swami has set up a small tree there with a sign on it that says Kalpavruksh. And he takes the mic and says, oh ho, ato Kalpavruksh che, the wish-fulfilling tree. If you wish for anything, your wishes will be fulfilled. And then he pulls one sadhu from the audience, Pujya Vishuddharshan Swami. Prior to becoming a sadhu, he was a Brahmin. So it's common knowledge in India that Brahmins like sweets. So he says to the Kalpavruksh that, oh, a Kalpavruksh, I wish there was ladus. And through a pulley system, this string and grocery bag lower a bag of ladus. And he starts eating them and walks away. And then Puja Yogi Charan Swami approaches the tree. And he says, Kalpavruksh, I wish there was some kajus here to eat. And then he's presented with a small grocery bag of kajus. And he starts eating them and walks away. And everyone starts laughing, including Swami Shri. Then Hari Prakash Swami looks at the tree himself and says, Kalpavruksh, I want to have darshan of Bhagwan. And then he turns around and Swami is seated there in the wheelchair right in front of him. And he goes, oh, ho, ho, I'm so happy I have the darshan of Bhagwan. My wishes is fulfilled. Then he takes the mic to Puji Ishwarcharan Swami and says, do you have any wishes that you want fulfilled? And then Puji Ishwarcharan Swami says that apre Swamini Hajrima Shatabdi Ujaviche, the Jaina that we say every day. Swamini Hajrima Shatabdi Ujaviche. And then Hari Prakash Swami takes the mic to Swami Bapa and then says, do you have any wishes that you want fulfilled? And then Swami Bapa, he says that Shastriji Maharaj, Yogiji Maharaj, Kalpavruksha mali gya, tamare thai che, amare puru thai gyu. Shastriji Maharaj and Yogiji Maharaj are my Kalpavruksha. They are my wish-fulfilling tree. I have no wishes. Etle, you all still have desires since you don't have that complete, absolute Pratiti of Prapti and thoughts that you wish fulfilled. Whereas Maru Badu Puru Thayu, I don't have any other wishes besides pleasing my gurus. So we see that Swami Bapa points out to us and how to tread on the spiritual path of satsang through Smruti, Anuvrutti, and Pratiti. And Mahant Swami Maharaj himself has written that Prapti is greater than problems. Yes, we are facing problems. We have challenges on day-to-day life. And we're social distancing right now. But we shouldn't forget that we need to spiritual connect with our gurus continuously, recall the memories that they have cherished, they have showered upon us, align our attitudes according to their anuvrutti, and strengthen our pratiti of the prapti that we have. And then the problems seem insignificant compared to the prapti. So let us pray that we learn these virtues from Swami Shri, the ideal guru, and the ideal Shishya, may we tread along his pathway. Pramukh Swamina, Pagle Pagle. Shri Swaminarayan Bhagwanni Jai.
ભગવાન શ્રીજી મહારાજ સાક્ષાત પૂર્ણ પુરુષોત્તમ એમના ભક્ત ગુણાતીત આ ભક્ત અને ભગવાન આ બેની સેવા આપણને મળી અને એ સેવા મોટામાં મોટી સેવા છે. તો સ્વામી કહે છે એ ભાગ્યવાળાને મળે. કેટલા ભાગ્ય હોય તો મળે. હા, અનંત તીર્થો કર્યા, અનંત તપ કર્યા, અનંત બધું કર્યું હોય તારે આ મળી છે. હા, એટલે મહિમા સમજો. ભાગ્ય જાગ્યા રે આજે જાણવા કોટી થયા કલ્યાણ કોટી થયા કલ્યાણ ઉધારો નરયો એ હલો પામ્યા પ્રભુ. એટલે આપણે ભાગશાળી માણીએ બીજાને કે ભાઈ આને આમ થયું ને તેમ થયું ને ભગવાને બધું. ભગવાને તો આપણને જે ભગવાનને સંત મળ્યા એ જ મોટો લાભ, એ જ આપણે ભાગ્યશાળી છે. એટલે ભાગ્યશાળી એ જ સમજવાનું આપણે. અને એ આપણા જેવો કોઈ ભાગ્યશાળી નથી, આપણા જેવું કોઈ સુખ નથી, આપણા જેવું છે એ આનંદની અંદર આ કેફની અંદર જો વર્તીએ તો પછી કંઈ આપણને કંઈ વાંધો આવે નહીં. કંગાલપણું કહેવા નારાયું સદા મનાણું સુખ સદા મનાણું સુખ હૈ મસ્તી આવી રે અતિ અંગમાં દૂર પલાણા દુઃખ દૂર પલાણા દુઃખ હૈ ભાગ્ય જાગ્યા રે આજ જાણવા. સાચી મારે પૂછવાનું શું હોય, થઈ જ ગયું સમજી લેવું. પહેલાં હજુ શંકા ચાલે, પહેલાં કેટલા શંકા ચાલે કે હા ભાઈ ગમે એટલે આપણે છે આપણા દોષો સ્વભાવો માયા જગત કાઢી રહે એ તો બેઠા છે કલ્યાણ આપવાના. કલ્યાણ આપણે બધું હરખું રહેવાનું. આ ફોટા હું બરું હરખો રહે ફોટો હરખો આવે ને કે આમ મોડું થઈ જાય. આ લઈને બેઠા છે હરખું રહેવું પડે કે આ ભગવાનને સંતને જે મળ્યા છે એથી આપણે પૂર્ણ થઈ ગયા છે, આત્મારામ થઈ ગયા છે. આપણે કંઈ અધૂરું પણ નથી. એ આપણા જીવનમાં ડરતા રાખવાની છે કે હજુ અમારે કામ. એટલે વ્યવહાર સંસારનું તો લાગ્યા કે તો પણ ભગવાનની આપણે જે આશરો થયો શ્રીજી મહારાજનો અને સગી મહારાજ શાસ્ત્રી મહારાજ મળ્યા છે એથી આપણા આત્માનું કલ્યાણ અને અક્ષરધામની જે વાત ચાલે છે પહોંચવાની એ આપણે માટે બરાબર પ્રાપ્ત થઈ ગયું છે.
ભૂધર મળતા ભલું થયું ફેરો ફાવ્યો આ વાર ફેરો ફાવ્યો આ વાર સુખ તણી.
તો કે મહારાજ કહેતા કે બીજાને ભાગશાળી માનો એ જ તમારી ભૂલ છે. આપણે જેને કામ મોટો પૈસાવાળો થઈ ગયો, હવે મને બહુ બધું લાભ થયો, ફલાણ થયો, તો આ દુનિયાનો લાભ છે, નાશવંત છે. એ લાભ થયો એ કંઈ લાભ નથી. પણ આપણે જેને કહીએ પણ એના કરતાં હું મોટો છું, એના કરતાં હું વધારે સુખી છું. કારણ ભગવાનને સંત મળે એ મોટો લાભ છે ને. અક્ષરધામમાં જશે ને પેલો જશે નરકમાં. કેટલો ફેર.
હૈયે હરખન માય હૈયે હરખન માય અમળતી વાત તે આવી.
આપણે શું કામ એ થયા કરે ને આ કરવું છે ને તે કરવું, એ તો ફેર મળતા સુધી કરવું. પણ આ બધું કરીને આવ્યા છે, ભોગવીને આવ્યા છે, જોઈને આવ્યા છે, કશી બાકી રહ્યું નથી. ભગવાનને સંત જોવાના બાકી હતા એ મળ્યા છે, જોઈને લઈ લો, બીજું કાંઈ છે નહીં.